Hello and welcome to Defense on Ceres, session 103. Well, let's start with a recap today. We had a quick session, talk between Gold, Bacon and Neck on how to get Quint for the Wonder, the programs people against Delirium, as that was the solution that was decided. To, well, make sure that they don't get fucked by random werewolves and potentially even lose out on some intel just by the mere presence of them. Then Bacon made the special baby wrap to prevent the demonic kid from accidentally ripping people apart. That was very good. It's like a second skin. Then we have Neck talking to Vargas about going back to Earth and wanting contacts. Then we have Ems talking to Tamia about becoming the chief of transportation. And Ems decided to give her three drones. I was going to give her three drones to work on supervision, I guess, for maintenance purposes. And Alad also wrote me what he would be doing during that time, since we didn't actually get to do his stuff, and he's gonna go and woo the daughter of the what's it called, the PMC that's on Gripnoy at the moment. I personally think he's trying to get the power of them, make them essentially loyal to him. Which I guess not a bad plan, but I don't think that's really that advantageous. Especially since they have their own agenda. Oh yes, also need to do the militias, but whatever. But let's see. Yeah, we need to start with Bacon, I think, today, as we have something to resolve. Let's probably hop over to his thing. Oh cool, I left you on the wrong map. Very cool.
Right, well, we'll change maps. I'm going to feed my cats. Right, I returned.
Welcome back. Alright, and approached by an incident, I guess, and you had a message a little bit ago about organizing some potential operation against some Nordics that have been found. There's been as you've been shown some recordings essentially of some Nordic group, one of which was standing out, that was practicing what was most likely enlightened procedures. This is what it looked like. It could have potentially been a bunch of wonders, but he displayed a wider variety of enlightened science, which makes it more likely that it's that's someone actually enlightened. The footage is a bit grainy at some points, but it does look like it's one of those wolf-like creatures. Well, all of them actually. Also noticed another creature that they have apparently captured. It's quite big. It seems to have wings. but the rest cannot be properly identified, as it seems to be covered by a tarp. I believe the chief of not chief of security, but the deputy, chief of security, has been in contact with you and wants to like meet up with you for this purpose. And I'm gonna ask you, how do you want to approach this? Like the date he wants to like go and capture them alive if possible, and interrogate them. Especially the awakened one might be of interest to him. And Bacon isn't here, isn't he? Still,
No,
fuck.
I'm here. I'm listening to you describe the situation and thinking.
Uh,
I was looking for the generics for my black helicopter just to check some quick things.
oh, did I put them down in here?
12 rockets and 16 tow missiles. Interesting, interesting.
Yes.
That is deputy, who's the deputy you're talking about?
That's the Nito campus.
Alright.
He's like responsible for this part of Ceres essentially. Well, Gripnoy, but yeah.
Yeah, I would go to meet him and ask him what what is his plans and what are the chief of security plans, and I give my opinion.
Hmm. All right. All right. Well, essentially, no, he would be already out in the field. Do you want to meet him like personally there, or do you want to like do it from your office?
No, I would be going there and bringing the Tesla with me.
All
So
right.
Kelly, like always, my Kelly would be driving the Tesla because I really need to learn how to drive it. Yeah, I would go to the field with my full equipment. I suppose that the clones and the GGs are already on place on field, so I don't have anything else to bring with me.
All right. Perfect. Let's see. Anyone that needs to be done? Where are the GGs?
Notes.
Oh, needs to be way up. Okay.
Missiles. Where's the rules for missiles?
Let's put like one of these here, and I can just set like a little row. Yeah, that's terrifying. But yeah. Okay, you see him talking there, and once he sees you landing with the Tesla, he's gonna wave you over.
I would just go out, my assault rifle, like on a sling over my shoulder. Just Mr. Campos. Looks like we have an operation to do.
Yes, we do. And he like pulls out a tablet. It's a bit small, but here's what we've been observing so far. I don't think they're aware of our presence yet, and I have been making sure to have some camouflage field up. That's that our scanners can only our scanners can properly penetrate at the moment. There's of course a risk that they know the frequency, but they would need to check for it explicitly. But regardless, so far the situation has not changed from the footage you sent you a while ago. They seem to have been the only thing that's of note that they seem to started building some sort of observation post properly. Radar dishes directed into in the direction of New Banaluki.
Well, I have quick thing for ask to before that. Considering we are undetected, why is what is the reason for our helicopter already not just unloaded out these 16 missiles on their position and exterminated all of them?
Well, as I believe I mentioned in the message, I do want to get that off that one that did the enlightened science. I think that might be some sort of leader type, as he seemed to be giving others some orders, and clearly has outstanding abilities compared to the others. So I would like to capture him alive and interrogate him for what he's worth. He might have some valuable intel to finally break this eerie silence. We have basically no information so far about our enemy, and we don't even know properly what they do, other than they seem to be warring with the Homo-Rogenses.
Oh, understandable. I just wanted to be completely sure because I respect your decision. I will work with your plan. It's just uh, I would like to reiterate. I think it would be safer to use overwhelming firepower.
Oh, that's indeed true, and I would like to do that too if it was just for security's sake. But I think the security will be long-term compromised if we don't know what the enemy is up to, and they're clearly aware of operations to some degree, or they wouldn't be locating our they would be pointing our their surveillance equipment towards our settlement.
Completely understandable. So, yeah, hmm. I'm good at taking out living things, just making them unconscious. So, guess I need to get close for that. Difficult things a bit.
Hmm. That is true. Are you trained in correspondence by any chance?
Um, one dot, like everything else.
Well, that's a bit of a problem still. But yes, I think in that case we have to really bring you closer in. Hmm. I say, I say we should bring some helicopters up, have them camouflaged as a backup, and then move in with a small team, covered by our own personal camouflage fields.
Indeed, I believe the armored cars are very quiet. So
Indeed.
with that, with already other camouflage shields, should be enough to for me to get close.
Ideally, I will boost the camouflage even further. I think, which means someone else will have to drive. I know that this is a bit risky, but I think we were worth the effort. And and well, what will how close do you actually need to be? Within arm's reach.
Redmore with correspondence one, how close do I need to be?
Well, the response wouldn't help at all since you need to like match the amount of like dots you need to use, and presumably that's more than one for sure. So you would need to well, it depends like of your application,
Yeah, I
how
was going to make them sleep, so it would be a life 5 effect.
yeah. I mean, I don't think that's five quite, but what what I'm thinking is how would that work like system wise? Would I use like sort of a gun, some dispenser, some like a syringe?
Yeah, last time I did, I just inject them with the syringe because let's see my tools. I don't have any tools that would like. Best I have a gadget, so I guess I could have a syringe launcher, but that would still be very short range. That's like best I could try to spin it.
Hmm. Yeah, makes sense. Well, in that case, I think you need to get really fucking close and personal. Really close up and personal, I think. Hmm. How to best do this then?
Well, there's also other way of thinking of this. We just do regular assault, but count on my capabilities to make sure that none of them die after. I can pretty much, if they are barely hanging to life, I could fix them very easily. Already worked a long time with Nordics and know a lot of their biology, even those are a bit different. Most of my knowledge should work.
Hmm. That makes a certain sense. However, if you use heavy ordnance, they are more likely to die.
No, yes, I believe that it was just initial consideration. If we want any of them alive, we should not use the 16 rockets of the helicopter.
Very well. If you're confident in your abilities, I guess you can attempt that. Worst case worst, we have to get creative and extract information from that dead brain matter, which is a bit risky. Don't try to
No.
well, let's not try to aim for the heads then.
Yes, actually, as long as their bodies are fresh and like we immediately bring back to my base, I can, well, there is some chance, so I hope that we get lots of bodies, but I can bring them back and make them stable for one day, back from the dead completely.
Uh, you know, Romidex. No, no, that's not roll. Like, you notice something like like his like mouth stiffens. The man is clearly not comfortable with this information.
Right. Looks. Uh, yeah. Do not worry. It's approved research. It's just a bit dangerous. I would need everyone's cooperation, but I just take my tablet and you see, I was working with this experiment using some vampire, and those like those Nordics are very close to humans. They're not really humans, so like the weird reality deviant thing that vampires do does not work, but kind of works. So I tried one time, and like as you can see, it was rational for a day. Then it started turning and just into the vampire need to get blood and kill things. So I had to put it down. But very interesting research. When things are stable and time to continue. Noah was very interested as well.
Yeah, guess I can't argue with that. Well then, I guess we have a good plan. And yeah, we might be able to even catch us so off guard. I think we should aim for the leader first then. since he has the enlightened capabilities. However, I wouldn't discount the others. I have not noticed any air defense so far, so I think we should be safe. Small arms fire should not be able to bring down any of our vehicles, at least not in a reasonable amount of time.
Should be fun. If the leader is capable of enlightened procedures, last time I fought them on the their space station, they have some sort of like shield. It's very good, so do not be afraid of like, shooting to kill. It's probably going to take much more than expected to take down their leader.
Hmm. Alright, Bacon, with like 5 intelligence, I'm just gonna give it to you. Did you also remember that when the shield was active around the Nordics, they had like a blue like hue around them essentially that indicated the activity of their shield.
Right. So yeah, I would tell them how to detect the shield. That might be useful to like. Yeah, one guy with the shield just pretends to draw, but like shield protects him. He can just get up and shoot us in the back.
Confess. Alright. Alright. Okay. And then final question: are we just going to rely on an air operation, or are we going to have some of our troops ready to catch anyone that tries to escape?
Yeah, I guess well, never put all your eggs in the same basket, right?
Yes, that's that's a good saying.
If anything, like the Tesla is faster than the ships, but not really stealth. So for like pursuing, we could use it, and then the cars to just try to flank them.
Alright, seems good. Alright, everybody positions. And, well, Bacon. So, who are you gonna put in the helicopters?
Mm. I mean, what is using the helicopter weapons is what role? What's the role to use a missile?
Honestly, that's gonna be either, like, firearms, with, like, possibly with, like, the heavy weapon specialty, or, or even, like, heavy weapons, themselves. I'll probably incur some penalty for not having, like, what's it called, like, specialty for that, or, like, the special knowledge. I don't know, knowledge, but ability.
Right. So I guess it's better for me to be in one of the helicopters shooting than most people.
Mm.
Let's see the clone. It's capable. No. No. No specialty noted for his firearms. Yeah, so yeah, I would want to take the honor of firing the rockets.
Alright. You can do that.
If I'm on the helicopter, I don't need to be using my full carapace, so I'll go back to my ionic cloth, so I don't have a dexterity penalty.
Makes sense. Sorry. Um. Okay. So the others will just go into the cars real quick. Yeah, let's keep them around and bother once
They
shit
would
goes.
be on the Tesla for emergency pursuit.
Yep. Here's some armored cars. Let's put some helicopter here for good measure. There we go. This dude is flying. Meteors on the ground commanding. I do want one of but two helicopters. I think you have more than one, right?
Don't remember. I think I only have one attack, and the others are
Oh yeah,
support.
right.
I have it noted somewhere. I
Yeah,
think I only got one attack because I thought it was more useful the other.
yeah, makes sense. And no M's, it's not. The construction material processing is not a quality core separate. Alright. Sorry if it's a bit slow, but I didn't actually sleep today, which is not good.
In that expected.
I mean, I lay in bed, but my neighbor started like cutting something with like a chainsaw or something for like a long while, and then I was wide awake.
Yeah, the smart thing to do would be after finished, like we finished our game, like Friday, you just went to sleep instead of staying awake for more like 1 or 2 hours playing Grimworld.
Well, you see, there's one issue with that. I wouldn't have been able to play RimWorld that way.
You don't need to, you could be playing after this session or before this session.
Before the session, I barely made it. So,
Like, if you sleep more, like if you sleep early, you have time to wake up and play the games in the next day, but feeling refreshed. That's a secret for you.
it's insanity. Alright, some dudes. And now for the creature. I probably should like cover it properly, but that's probably possible.
Yeah, there's a creature as well. Fuck, forgot to say that I wanted the creature alive.
So it's gonna be
Ah,
they're gonna be
I can
shooting.
have its body, it's fine.
You know, it might already be dead. For all you know. What the heck is it? Could I put in a generic somewhere? Oh fucking god. That doesn't look good. Also, I just realized that this creature is actually perfect for the heraldry of like one of the people on Ceres. No, it's not this folder. Why do I have so much shit in this game? Demons now. What's bang on folders maybe? Yeah, there it is. Fucking have it. That's a sort of covered in a tarp. You see only like its wings like poking out.
Oh no. It's the Griffon from Griffinoy.
Yes.
No, Griffin is screwed.
But yeah, they have it covered somewhat.
It makes me very sad because I have the perfect picture for a Griffon Grow, but I lost it. It was not the default one in the wiki, it was some fan art I saw
Hmm.
like 2 years ago, but the thread got closed. Should have saved it. I know it was going to be useful eventually.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, that's why I save everything, I think. Just need like the the almighty hard drive of the infinite size.
I have enough. I have the one that I used to put the recordings for my game. I still have like more than half free.
Hmm. Like it's actually really funny because my parents told me about like having like hard drives like the size of like a megabytes, and that's like I was like, and then they told me then when like the gigabyte ones came out, they thought there was infinite space, but no, it's not. It's just not.
And that's how life works. Before, uh, you, you didn't have much space, so everyone used programs use like saved a lot of space. But now that you have space, you can just waste space as you want. Same with processing power, like memory and processing power were almost nothing before, but then people realized, oh wait, I can actually use a processor. Oh, now I have multiple cores. It's a pain to program, but that's so much. Then people started wasting and doing stupid things with them.
Yeah, devastating. Okay, let's just roll for this dude. Does he hear anything? Nope.
Uh,
He's completely
just give me
helpless.
a moment. I need to open YouTube and start playing Fortnite Son. Right. Can I give the signal to start the attack?
Yes, you can. This is just
Right.
the signal to start the attack. Is the attack? Is your opening
Yeah.
salvo?
Um, what is the penalty for not having the heavy weapon specialty for firearms?
Just a +1, I would say.
Right, so it would be 9 at 7. I'm going to spend a loop power point on this.
Alright.
It ain't me. I'm no senator's son. Okay, so my calculations, it's very hard to find, but I think a tow rocket should be 16 damage.
Could be, yes.
It doesn't specify like the explosion range. That's up to you to decide how it would work.
Yeah, I mean it's a bit tricky. I think like decreases like with yeah, with like the like how from how far you're actually away. But yeah, if you're like aiming at him, I think it should be still fine. Like it should just get full damage.
So it would be 19 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's 3 damage.
Wow, that's amazing. It's pretty amazing. And yeah, anyone we would be like particularly aiming towards.
Yes. Wolf Officer, because it looks like a cunt.
Oh, here's a count. Probably. But yeah. Sure. You aim at him. And Mr. Wolf Officer. See how much health do you have? Just normal, I guess. Yeah, we affect develop. But yeah,
I mean, it's a missile. What the fuck's that? Oh, it's the Canadian. Canadian, you're making weird noises like a fax machine.
He, he is in the northern part of Canada, probably. I don't know.
well, you shoot a missile at the Nordic here, but for some reason, like it doesn't do any damage. Like there's a big explosion, but once it like blows away, you see like
I'm looking all over it to see if like I'm wrong and the damage is different. Cause like I see tow missile on the thing, but that's the damage for a tow rocket, so it might be bigger, right?
oh my
It
god.
sure is.
Let me check the. I took this from like
Yeah,
thing in a
I
book.
saw the part where it says like the equivalent of the helicopter, but it has no damage for the equipment. Like 30mm cannon, 16 tow missiles, 16 rockets, all as previous. What? On
Yeah.
the previous page has damage for 1 tow rocket for a different vehicle,
Yeah, that's probably it.
but not missiles. Like there's no rockets and tow missiles. Apparently they are different. Actually, no. Here we have 6 rockets that have 15 damage and longer range. Yeah, guess that's it. I got cocked.
Yeah. And I think so
At least would be enough range to shoot until guys near him, right? For like taking 1 damage or so.
yeah, definitely. Let's see. I think they also have like good armor. So let's check. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we should do initiative soon, but I should check something first. So why the fuck is it so fucking slow? There we go. That's better, I think.
Yes, it's really 16. I got a really shit roll.
Yeah. I don't know, like that kind of always happens. I don't know why. Yeah, how much fucking do they have? Fucking, how much do they have? Let's go. Oh, they also have 4. Huh. Yeah, I would say like they're pretty close together. That they're not expecting an attack, and like actually working with each other, and they're setting up this outpost. And like most of them are fairly new, so they don't have any idea of like setting up proper parameters. So we're gonna say they're gonna need. Okay, that's nothing then. What about you? Okay, this one is actually damaged. God, come on. Okay, everything is frozen again. I think we can only do social scenes in the future.
They are better than combat ones, do not worry.
Yeah. This is just not working. Just straight up refuses. Am I in the wrong layer? No. Okay. What if I stop pinging? There we go. Hey. So one time got damaged, 5 out of 7. And you hear like a howling of the wolves coming from these people. Really strange fashion. They seem to have resorted to screaming their pain out. And interestingly enough, even the ones that aren't actually damaged seem to well, express pain to some degree. But yes, at this point they start to scatter. Would it be the point where the rest of the teams are gonna take their shots? Or attempt to, anyways.
Yep.
Alright.
To make your life easier, I could roll one for Kelly, though she's very shit at using weapons because she's a melee fighter.
Yeah.
But she has a 50.50 machine gun. Like pills from spacefaring vehicles is like perception and then the thing, right? Instead of dexterity.
Yeah, perception. Depends on what you use, but yeah. But I would also allow like a dexterity if you would prefer that.
No, it's same for her. So let's go. Let's say she's using perception.
Yeah. I mean, at least if it's actually I shouldn't say that as a blanket thing, but I would allow it for like like the machine guns and stuff like that. Alright, then I guess you shoot for her, and I'm gonna have like a grunt.
Yep, she misses.
Oh, fucking sad. Alright, do they have like any... what kind of armor do the Gripness grunts actually have?
Like, I think I'm just giving them ionic cloth, if I can get that.
Yeah, you can probably get that to some degree, so let's see. Just gonna shoot from like a safe distance. There will be open aim for the officer as well. He's the most dangerous one. Holy shit, that's actually pretty amazing. Sadly, that is no specialties. It's actually really sad. Oh, fuck, that was actually wrong difficulty. Need to reroll that. Oops. Spaghetti-o. Okay, still fucking good. That's 2 plus, how much does this have? 12 damage. Uh-oh. Can he suck that? Jesus Christ. Okay. -5, and you see him being badly bloodied. Like he just stands there, in like increasingly growing puddle of his own blood, as his arm seems to be penetrated and like red spreads all over his formerly white clothing. And I guess the next one. 6 and oh wait, no, I need to reroll. 6 and 7. Did that roll correctly? No, it did not. Why didn't it? Fuck. Well, I guess it's gonna roll twice in a sec. Okay, that's both wrong. Okay, 6 and 7, come on. That's a hit. It's a fucking hit. Jesus. Alright, now he needs to not soak. Wait, what the fuck? You know, I think he's dead, Jim.
Who's dead? The officer?
Yes, far that, far gone. He just took 4 damage in one go. I think he's obliterated. Oh, like a luck die.
If him... What? Luck die?
Luck die, yeah. Okay, that's pretty good. And yeah, it seems like the bullets seem to have been just penetrated like in the second one is like chest area, and like his like head and stuff seem to be intact. Also, like while you look at his head, you do notice that he's like not as ugly as like the other ones. He doesn't look as monstrous. You know, you see more of that defined like Nordic feature in there that you've grown used to from the 2 Nordics in your base. And yeah, good job. The others taking. I don't think the other ones are properly a threat, so I guess we can skip the initiative at this point. Only the officer really could have done much damage.
Right, I want to... no need for that, but I want to redeem myself, and I want to shoot again with the rockets and one of the random warriors, because I got a attack helicopter just to shoot missiles at people, and I needed to succeed at one.
Okay, sure, go.
9 at 7. Okay, so that's 16, 18 damage. That's 6. Nice. Now they can possibly die. Fucking cunt.
Jesus Christ, but yeah, it's still like 2 damage. Gonna go for the damaged one.
No, I would go for a fresh one just to test it out.
Alright.
We'll send back a formal complaint to the people I got the helicopter and say that the rockets are defective.
Yeah, so you should. I don't know if maybe you should like go and like increase like the soaking difficulty for like damage like this to like maybe an 8. You know, like personal body armor versus a fucking missile. That should be much less of a competition than it is in this system.
Yeah, it like the way that soaking works, it's fine for small arms and like vampires, but when you get at that level, like one of those rockets should explode a car.
Yeah.
No, I don't take any damage because I have an armored cloak that
Yeah.
gives me +1 armor. So you rolled bad, I soaked, no damage.
And you know what gets you more scuffed? Because the cars themselves have like even harsher because they have like durability, which means they have like outer stock.
Yeah, it's up to you.
Yeah. No, we'll see about like modifying that at some point. Probably never. But yeah, so we will probably just use them like in a narrative sense then, because otherwise it's useless. But yeah, you managed to like capture them. Like, what would be I would like a luck die for each of them. Let's see how badly they end up with. Alright. It's not too bad, except for one of them. Yeah, one of them straight up gets obliterated. He just turns into like a bloody mist, thanks to all the bullets. But the other one, like semi-intact, still dead, but their remains are usable for more than well, like a pile of meat, I guess.
Okay, I'll ask the pilot to bring the helicopter down near the bodies and start checking.
Alright, sure, do that. And Nito Campus comes also around at some point. Gun ready.
Yeah, I'll do a quick like life 1 to just detect living things
Alright,
with my perception medicine.
sure.
That's 9. What would be the difficulty of the roll?
It's just like 1 effect, so difficulty would be 4 normally. Unless you have more effects.
No, I did the life.
Oh,
Now the perception would be like base 6 reduced to 3.
yes, sure. Alright, that's pretty fucking good. And you detect no signs of life there. But sadly that includes whatever is under the top. Seems to be also dead.
Yeah, now just inform through the radio. Well, do life forces. Tell if you please bring the Tesla here. We need to, with haste, bring the bodies back to base and start the procedures. Meanwhile, let's look what's under the tarp.
Alright. You look under the tarp, and what you find is some creature. Remember, like some intelligence academics.
How much academics? 3. So that's 8.
Yeah, good as me as
6, 7, 8,
yeah, more like a 7.
7.
Oof.
Man.
You vaguely remember something like that. Seeing that in like a manga, you can't like quite put your finger on it. But there was something related to the ancient world. Well, actually before the ancient world, the Bronze Age. Some ancient myth kind of manga. It was really it was like a really obscure one. But this seems similar to like one of the creatures you remember from there. It's like it's like a griffon that can at least in the manga, could turn into like some sort of like a girl. That
First, I'm still looking for the picture, but I can't find it.
But yeah, you're not sure how much of that was, the interpretation of the author, and how much of that was fiction. But yeah, and those like were at least like somewhat intelligent, and they also had had the ability to like properly fly with those wings. They weren't just for show. Something I just dance myself real quick. So what's like a special ability I remember? I think it was like the special, maybe it was like poison of some kind, but maybe not. No. Nordics. Alright, and the bygones, of course. Scroll right past it. Oh yeah, actually has some interesting things that it can do. It's this creature's actually like hard to track down to some degree, and like other animals, like free from it. I do remember that distinctly in the anime that but the manga that it had like it had like some sort of like treasure around somewhere, and actually the hero had to like try to get it. That's how they originally met.
Oh, I know that manga knowledge is very unreliable, so I would just try to put the body also in the Tesla and bring to the base for future studies.
Alright, I can totally do that. I take it then. Did you call dibs on like all bodies?
I mean, yeah, I will leave any equipment. I would just like strip the bodies, and I say, yeah, I need those for the procedures. Mr. Campos, if you want to interrogate, like, ask whoever if you want doing it. Probably we need someone to translate, so we need one of my Nordics. But try to, as fast as possible, meet me at my base. The faster we work on this process, the better. Like when bodies start to get old, like more than 1 day or like lots of hours, the procedure I'm going to do does not work.
Well, I could actually come with you right away. I can let one of the clones handle the cleanup.
Right?
Alright, and
Actually,
I guess yes.
can you drive like spaceships?
I should be able to. Yes.
Right? Kelly, you organize things here and make sure that everything is taken care of. I need to return quickly with Mr. Campos.
Yes, sir.
I really need more than a ship with more than 2 seats. It's getting really awkward.
That's true. But there might be like another solution. What if you arrange a planet-wide teleporter system for to transport personnel, voyaging personnel back and forth quickly, rather than having ships fly around?
Oh, right. That's a possibility. Good idea. Never thought of that.
Yeah, no, that sounds. I think think one of the places that that I visited early in my career had it. I think it was like a Iteration X installation. I think it might have been lost. It might be lost now, but its name was I think Antiochia or something like that. You know, that weird planet that they had. I got a robots on it.
Never heard of it.
Huh. Shucks. Let's see. But yeah, let's go. Alright, then let's go to your lab. Which one was the lab? Laboratory, baking lab, there we go. We got right. Okay, Nordics already here. I just need Nito here. And the Nordics. The other Nordics, the dead ones. Take it you take like all the bodies at once.
Yes.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Okay, that's the wrong one. These angels, elementals, Nordics. Yeah, we have to take up this guy. Alright, hey, awkwardly share the same picture. Just in front of it, I guess. And of course the most important one.
Only one of the decent bodies would be inside the chamber. The other three, actually, the shit one would just be in a corner in a box, and one of the good warriors and the officer would be outside of the box. I would do one at a time.
Alright. Sure, that's fair. So we put him here. And oh. This one should, yeah. Are you gonna start with like a render, or are you gonna start with like the
Random.
yeah.
Right. This would start this one. Take the officer out. The vampire wouldn't be here. I would actually do a quick give some blood to him and then take some blood out.
Yeah, no, you can do that. No problem. Nito was also here. It says that's quite that's quite interesting equipment you got here. Looks
Yes,
almost like a
it's
coffin.
yes, it is. It's never let this thing open. So yeah, put the coffin outside of the box, please.
Sure. I will try to do it without messing things up too badly. No. Come on. You know, everything's freezing.
F.
I have indeed. What if I just... No. That's too much. Taking the box up accidentally apart. Come on. Okay, what do you ungroup? Okay, now we select both. Yes. Group. Yeah, fucking go.
Also, one thing, like how is the time? Should we end my part for now?
Yeah, we should.
Let the others, yeah, because I think I already took like 1 hour or more.
Yeah, quite possible. Yeah, 1 hour and 5 minutes. No, not quite, but yeah. Okay, well, M's neck. Actually, yeah, neck in particular. I think you might have to leave at some point, right? Since time change. Hello? I guess not.
You're being ignored.
Yeah.
I gotta press the button. No, I'm back in sync with you guys.
Ah.
It was only last week that I'm out of sync.
Bonjour.
That quickly. Nice. Alright, what would you be exactly up to? Or if you have any agenda at all?
I believe I got that soil sample.
Yes, you did.
Uh, let's see if I can try tracking down where the homeland of that vampire. Track down the homeland of that vampire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Sure can do that. Question is, how are you gonna go about this exactly?
I'm assuming some overly complicated math equations with geology. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I see. I see. Okay, no, sure you can, I guess, do that. Try to like get like put like all this soil data into like data and then compare it to like a place around the world, or rather have like probably in your case you probably like have like some what's it called an algorithm, but something like a routine going over it, comparing it. And well, I guess roll me like a like an intelligence. So what do you have vaguely rating to this? John Bowie, the Bowie of bows.
I got just really high academics and science.
Yeah, but what's the specialty in science? What specialties?
Physics.
Not quite helpful. I'd say actually the academics might be no, actually give me like a research roll. How about that, Nate? Intelligence research, Nate.
I'm gonna spend a willpower.
Wow.
Does creative apply?
I do not think so. What is this crap?
rolled all the.
Sorry, yeah, go on.
I rolled all the ones.
Yeah, no, once again proving the idea that the more dice you roll, the more shit your rolls are.
I've still spent a willpower, so it's one success.
Yeah, it's one success. That doesn't get you that much, but it does get you something. I should like look through like this, like the source of like trying to figure out what it compares to. You do have some way of pinpointing things. Unsurprisingly, like the garbage from the vampire's coffin. Seems like point more to seems to point to roughly where we found him. However, one thing is weird about it. Like, it seems this soil sample is quite old. Like, it doesn't have a lot of the pollution that that was spewed out over the more or less recent years. It's like it's like a little bit untouched in that regard.
Okay, so very old Bosnian soil.
I mean, it's not very old, but it's old. Like more than a few years, for certain. No. And yeah, and otherwise, well, it's well, roughly in the region where you found them, I guess.
Yeah, I believe it was like Bosnia that we were in.
I actually went Serbia.
Okay, so Serbia.
And yeah, let me check some things. I guess. They didn't like properly check themselves because they don't give a fuck. Hmm.
Okay.
Oh my god, still loading. What the fuck is it even doing? It was fine when I started the session, but now it's not. Alright, nothing special. Here as well. Alright, nice. But yeah, like you find something about him being from Serbia. But that's it for so far. Is there anything in particular you would like to look for?
I don't know if there is anymore. Yeah, I could look for into that soil sample. Yeah. Except for it was just really bad.
Yeah.
Can I start reaching out to that void engineer?
Which one? The one back on Earth?
Yes.
Well, you can reach out to him in like text messages, but otherwise, well, like things will be a bit slow. Also, the reason for like text messages is that I haven't actually made him yet.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, I guess you can decide real quick what you want to talk about, and I'm gonna go and take a leak. Feel free to talk amongst each other.
I was really hoping for more evidence from that roll. Uh,
I'm back. And I was calculating mining profits.
Are we gonna have enough so we can retire?
Yeah, actually, we could. You can retire now. I have a real estate empire, don't you know? I could probably hook you up with a house.
Ah, we can set up some passive incomes.
Indeed. Though, I'm probably gonna ask you to come, if when it comes to my turn, to experiment with time. Get a mining droid and experiment with time. Because I realize something very Giga Chad. Because if we mine each mine, we can accumulate up to more than like 7 dots of resources. Plus, with the real estate empire, the quarry, and the wood chopping business, I could actually be the uber green, which would actually give me a stable credit line if I ever need to take out a loan of $1 billion.
A small loan of $1 billion?
Indeed,
And yeah, you shouldn't really. Like, resources break the game and make it too boring. Don't go for resources 7.
I'm not. It's already in my grasp anyway. Though the fun thing is, while I was gonna mine the other deposits, I'm gonna have to speak to Allied about either give him 1% due to him finding it, or give him nothing because he ain't mining it. So,
You shouldn't give a percentage. You should pay a static fee for, like, oh, every deposit you find, I'll pay you X amount, like a wonder dot or something.
probably. To be like, here's a nickel. You're not doing nothing with these deposits. Before I experiment with the mining droids, I have to speak to my syndicate woman to set up a security apparatus in Gribanoy. Because apparently the chief of security does not know how to build organizations.
I'm back. I'm back.
Welcome back.
All right. So, what's the further plan with communicating with this fella?
Well, guess I just collect the leads that I have, which we're looking for like have him try to find the abandoned house that the summoning happened in. So,
Well, there's not much clues here. Other but
well,
we
we got the
Yeah.
got the soil sample, so we might have been in Serbia, right?
yes.
See if we can maybe just try to find the abandoned house.
Well, if just a soil sample, that's pretty hard. Considering the amount of successes you have.
I'm really hoping he can just pull a miracle here.
Ah.
Yeah, he's a void engineer. I am hoping he can work some science that I can't figure out.
That's completely fair.
Yes.
Hmm. Well,
Team effort now.
he's like a bit intrigued, but do make me a case for him. Um, what would you like to appeal to him to like make him use more of his time essentially on this?
Let's see if maybe be interested in maybe if I can make him a weapon or something.
Weapon.
Assuming by now I've got a reputation of just making high-end items.
Well, you kind of do, but there's an issue with this. The man is pretty far away, like a mudball bound guy.
I'm sure he can think of something that I can make him.
Ah, well, I mean, I actually need to think about that one. I mean, there's like a couple of things he would like to do. I guess like extra number of mundane firepower, so he will need that for sure. Concealable, I think that's the only can also have something like that. Special kind of damage. Well, also something that you can offer. But what about a gun that they can only like knock people out, but that's very good at. Do you think you can? Did he ask you if you could pull something off like that? Hello?
Oh, I think I can do it with mind. Do a knockout, I think.
Well, that's exactly where I go about it, I think. We're using the words and how do you do that, I believe. But yeah, generally speaking, like you can also try to work with others to make the wonder itself.
Yeah, worst case, I can ask the doctor to help out because he's got life magic to do it.
Yeah. Okay. Actually, yeah. Now you would need the doctor for it. I think. Like there's a subtle approach and there's a sudden approach, and he would be more interested too. Actually no. Did you have Might 4 already?
Yes, I do.
Oh, yeah, no, you could do it purely by mind, actually.
And it would be subtle.
It wouldn't be subtle in the slightest. asleep now. It's the sudden approach that he wants.
Ah,
You know, like point gun at someone and they fall asleep.
maybe I make it like those Men in Black mind wipers.
It's more an AoE thing though. Like he wants like a proper gun, like point at people and shoot. That actually he would also prefer it if the gun itself looked like a normal gun, so people won't question it when they find it.
Okay. Yeah, that's possible.
Okay, that seems pretty good then. Out of character, we're not gonna make the proper system for this unless you really want to gun it for yourself as well. And
No,
otherwise, yeah,
I can use teleporters.
you can use teleporters.
And
Yeah,
yeah, gonna be using that PP all the time.
he's using his PP all the time, and all kinds of different people. Alright, sure, but that seems good enough for me. So I'm gonna say he's willing for such a huge promise. Like you wouldn't even need to roll for it because that's way more than he expected. So
It was successful. Right?
yes, it was and yeah.
He's got to actually get result, kind of thing. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's that much as a given, I think. Okay, and well, if you're going to wait like a few hours later, you get a result back. So it's a bit better than yours. Not perfect, of course, but it essentially is pinpoints to like a small village. There used to be like a like a like a some resource exploitation there, like a quarry, but the quarry has since closed down due to being unsafe, and most of the town is a ghost town. And this has happened like a few years ago, like long enough for like not even the war to have impacted it that much.
Okay. Make note of it and see what I can go off and get to Earth, I guess.
All right.
Well, at the same time, I do have to work on getting that page translated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What was your approach for translating the page again?
I was going to try to get Rami to just AI brute force translate hack it.
Ah.
I don't know. You know, sometimes you can just use computers to just brute force something. I was hoping we can do that with the language.
I mean, do you want Romy to look up demonic languages?
I was going to, put some warding and protections there just in case.
Ah.
Do it the intelligent way.
I see.
We could always just roll her back. She's a digital being. We could just delete those memories.
Wow. Just wow. All right then. All right then. Yeah, I guess just activate the thing. What's it called? Like the dream. To access like your databases and like look it up. I think it's just perception dream. Yeah, perception dream with a 6.
I don't have dream.
What should be background?
It probably is, but I still don't have it.
No, I mean no, not you personally, Romy.
Oh. No? No. Hypercram doesn't work?
Oh, I mean yeah, that is how that is stream. Just like a mystic name for it.
Oh, okay. So, perception, hypercram, out of 6.
Yes. And if you succeed, you can use you get like an equal dots of like even more of like rating as you have in your dream rating for that specific ability.
Okay. I'm going to tell Rami this is important, so she's going to spend a willpower. Oh my god, this actually worked for once.
Okay, let's check. Holy shit.
This has never worked before.
Congratulations. I guess. Alright. So, I don't even know what should even give you with like 5 successes. You know, as Rami's screen flickers and something in your something in your belly just seems to start aching. The results come in from your reading and translating. They're like a bit weird, the reports overall, I mean. Like it's like like Romy usually has like a bit you know, of a very pragmatic style. No, it's more like dramatic, like angry and sad at the same time, kind of deal. But I digress. The actual content of the translation is essentially, well, how do I say this? It's essentially related to the like the ritual itself, like what was used to summon. And at some point, like you know, like the major things are more or less that you need the, well, not need the name for it, but something to identify the demon with, essentially. You know, you need to like pinpoint it, which one you want. You can leave this blank to some degree, but you risk then, you know, other things coming through that you don't want to come through, which most people would not opt to do. So, but I think you got that already. Then the second thing is that you need is a large amount of energy. It could be pretty much anything. This one in particular seems to be very fond of human sacrifice to fuel the power. And well, the third step would be, I think, correctly, the calling down itself, where you more or less put everything together, like draw the draw a circle with like preferably the name on it, and even better if it's a true name. And then you call it back down, where it then goes and oops, where it then goes and manifests in front of you, which is the most crucial part. As well, usually it's not like really bound to anything, unless it's like a really weak one when you like summon it, as they usually outstrip a lot of the younger well, I shouldn't say like scientists, but well, summoners, I guess. Yes, like the book explicitly wants summoning against something that's hostile and or well, powerful. Even the non-hostile ones can and will kill them if they feel bothered by them. But yes, and this one in particular has like you didn't notice it at first, but Rami seemed to like make it out just fine, thanks to her data exploitation. I didn't notice it at first, but there was like actually a name scribbled on the side of this book. And yeah, that name sounds not human at all, and you're pretty sure it's perhaps the well, creature's name. Let me check if I have it properly prepared. So I'm looking around. Nope, it don't. I don't. So let's just make one.
It'd be one of those ones with a lot of Q's and P's.
Yes. I mean, no. It's Zerald. I'm gonna like put it in chat for you.
I guarantee I don't know how to spell it.
Oh, don't worry. I don't know either. But yeah. And there's like a deal of like a bunch of his like deeds, which was used to like summon him, like etched into the side of it. Well, there seems to be like a nasty habit of him, like putting curses on people, just to fuck with them. He sees them, he's a great delight. Yes. I also talked about like his power, but you know that might just be the power, you know, stroke his ego essentially, rather than actual fact. And that's also well, something about like getting poor fools into certain situations where they are forced to accept his help. He doesn't like to kill outright, but he does like to make life miserable, even if it's just a little.
So he's just generally a dick.
Yes.
Ah, joyful.
Indeed. Yeah, memory a bit hazy, of course. So it's not quite sure if the if like the if the name was added before or after. After the after summoning to the book, so he might not known it at the time, but he definitely knew it at some point, which is for sure a sign that he did make a deal. Considering he got away with it.
Evidence is evidence. I'm gonna use whatever I can find.
And yes, that's true. However, it doesn't really help you with the problem at hand. I don't know where he actually properly lived, like pinpoint accuracy.
Yeah, one step at a time. One step at a time. Marathon, not a race.
That's quite a statement.
Right? We're gonna eventually end up having to summon him, so it's not like we gotta worry about him getting away.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. I guess that's true. Yeah, and this would take you quite a while, I think. Which I think would mean that the result for soil samples come in slowly. I'm not sure what was to say this. Essentially, it points to Serbia once again, and this from what they can gather. Oh wait, I gave the information. Sorry, I'm fucking retarded. I gave you like the village with your mining.
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm zoning out.
Not a problem. Can I just wipe the memory? I do want to cleanse Rami of any memories of translating that page, just as like a safety measure.
Sure. Give me like an intelligence computers roll. Difficulty 9 base.
Apply?
Sorry?
Does my merit apply?
Yes.
So I believe it's difficulty not 7.
Yes. Yes, it is.
That's a good roll.
Yeah, it really is. Sadly it is.
So yeah, just had to get the ones out that first time.
Yeah, no. You've successfully fucking cleansed yourself of that, and you know what else you cleansed? Fucking Rami. And yeah, you go through everything, and then you even check you think to check even like some forgotten or at least half forgotten sub protocols that sometimes dump some data around for around in case of shutdown. And lo and behold, this almost is like hunting down a computer virus, except that it knows that you're there and tries to actively, but slowly actually change things in a way that almost could be described as intelligent.
If it was that it lived in fear of me chasing it down.
Oof.
I got 7 successes. I'm assuming this was just a fairly quick and effortless process.
Well, I wouldn't say quick, but it's certainly an effortless one. You basically just sitting there and oh yeah, let's go there.
Yeah, like
kill,
I
go
just
there,
assumed like
kill.
quick, like and super like efficient, and like it was just like the most optimal way to get things done, quick, speed, fast.
Hmm. Yeah. Sure. I mean, it's not super fast, but as I said, but yeah, it's fast enough. Do you want to do anything else? Because I would need to move on to Ems at some point.
Uh, yeah, you can go to M. Some time since we kind of are running short.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry about that. But yeah, good progress, I think. And well, I almost have that thing ready. But yeah, Ems. I guess, are you here? Can you give us a sign?
I am here. Let me just do something. Yeah. So, hooray to the fun table.
Oh, what fun table.
What makes one go base the most money?
A Rongo base.
Yeah.
I mean, salvage for sure.
You are correct by 30%. What is the second? What is the second highest income?
The second highest, huh?
Yep. They're
Cool.
neck. They're neck at neck.
I'm not sure. Actually.
You got the gold mine versus the real estate. They are neck and neck.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yep. And the next one, which are the two last ones, they're also neck and neck. You got the lumber production and versus the supply parts basic budget. So, yeah.
Oh, just to be clear, Amsa, like you don't own the stuff. Like you own the like the real estate itself. Like the other stuff is essentially, just working for you.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. I can get rid of that then. Give me a sec.
You know. I'm not,
Okay.
I'm not giving you the entirety of industry on Gripnoy. I'm sorry, Abs.
Don't worry, I can. Don't worry. Okay, okay, I cleaned my chart now.
Alright.
I'll send you the chart later. It's very fun. Okay, so I better save those changes. So let's see, what was I going to do today? Check on Hyde's sheet because I got a lot of things. But time, well, I do have time for, but time for ain't gonna help me here.
That's not for you, that's for Nick.
That looks like something out of a Netflix series.
I mean, I think it is.
One of those serial killer documentaries.
It would make sense. I did Google a detective. I'm not familiar with the show, so I don't cringe too hard.
That is alright, nor do I. But I can guess it was. So, let's see. Top to which about biogrades. I can do that later. Oh yeah, I remember. I was gonna talk to my very own syndicate about the
Alright.
little special opportunity we were just given by the chief of security by helping her to build her security apparatus in Gribanoy.
Sure. Give me a sec while I rearrange myself, and then we're gonna move on to a proper map for this. So, where do we want to?
Now,
Yes.
it would be smart enough to do it in my office because I'm the boss after all.
I see. Enjoying that office procession.
Look, I needed an office for this time. I'm making good use of it. Don't judge me.
Alright, sure. Let's go.
The little cat is just trying to pounce on my leg.
God bless. God fucking bless. Okay, let's try to find like that other.
Rosalina
Yes.
Simmons.
Well, I
Just
just need to like wait for my browser to unfreeze. There we go.
ironically enough, if she's building it, she could actually clean her reputation up, ironically, if she does this right.
Yeah, that's true. Well, help with it anyways. Well, yeah. She comes in and says, "Oh yes, hello, Mr. Berry. You wanted to talk to me?"
Yes, take a seat, Jocelyn.
Okay, she takes a seat. Oh, actually, I added, actually aware, she knows she's wearing here like uniform, the ionic cloth. But above the ionic cloth, she's wearing like an expensive like jacket. This looks expensive to you.
I see. Those habits die hard. Thinking hides head. I need to work on that. Also thinking, it didn't help I gave her $1 million.
Oh, she's invested them in the right thing.
Indeed.
Herself.
Like any good syndicate should.
I mean, they honestly should be investing in something that makes them the money more sustainable. But oh well.
Talking about Jocelyn here.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Jocelyn, I'm going to assume you're wondering why you've been called here. Am I right? As you know, Hyde torts his head forward with a little smile and his hands together, you know?
Well, I thought I thought it couldn't be something too bad, given that well, that's not really your style. You don't seem to be getting too angry usually, so I have no issue.
Well, it's quite... Well, as Hyde thinks herself. Oh, yeah, I do. But it's like, today, it's a really good day. Today is a great opportunity for a good cooperation between Rongo Base and the Chief of Security. And do you remember during the previous months when we started the real estate business, and also the initiative funds as well? Okay. So I'm going to give you the little of the backstory here. Now, as we did successfully pull off the real estate industry from scratch and doing everything, you are probably aware that there are some people, on Ceres or even within Gribbenoi that were, for every success, there's always someone who's always left out. And you could say the chief of... Do you know who the chief of security is? What was her name again? Time to remember now. We just get her name up again.
Which name exactly?
The one on Ceres. Let's see. Found it. Emma Vogs.
I mean
the one who was born in the US. I'm a,
Emilia Vargas. Yeah. She's like a. Yeah, no, she's like. I guess she's like. He has like some Mexican DNA in her, but that doesn't matter too much for the union.
okay. Well, as during the months as we were working well successfully, she was time to out a game. To get the story correctly, was it due to us putting the money down, she was essentially left out and nobody helped her due to nobody giving her, unable her to get the incentives? Essentially.
Well, yeah, essentially, like due to the amount of money you put into the project, like nobody was willing to like work because it made significantly more money.
Okay. Well, due to the amount of money we put down as incentives and initiatives for the real estate, was insert the chief security's name. She couldn't get a lot of people to help her to build the security apparatus within Gribanoy. And we could say an opportunity comes at us right now. How would you feel to build a security apparatus within Gribanoy from Radoma? Can I assume it's from scratch?
I have to find from scratch.
It's not from nothing, but above above bare necessities.
Yeah, sure.
There's insert above bare necessities. Help to improve the security apparatus with helping of organizational work and other such details.
I see. And how are we gonna come into that?
How we're gonna come into that? Well, I had the idea since you have a great since due to your wonderful work with the real estate game and able to organize things from the back, such as contacting people and all those sort of lovely skills you possessed over the previous months, I think it'd be a great idea to improve, well, let's just say, improve your prestige or improve your, let's just say, to prove your, let's just say, improve the record. And if if you do this quite good, we could also gain quite some influence over the security over Gribanoy. If you understand.
I understand completely. Then my first question is, what do you expect like some sort of monetary return from this, or do you want?
What I got in return, let's just say, I got her to agree to a new job position on Ceres, which I'm gonna call in a vote. Well, I'm gonna call in a new meeting down the line when the certain individual is ready to present her case, let's just say.
Very insightful. Oh, very insightful. So we're essentially buying us something here. That's completely understandable. So the question is, can we actually do it?
I believe with your skills and with some resources from me as well and my building techniques, I believe we can pull it off.
Very well. Yes.
Though, if you do feel, but just remember, if there's a problem, don't be afraid to tell me.
Yes. Yes.
Because if one hides problems and scrapes it under, you know, it'll look quite shady among the recipient party.
Well, I need to think about it for a bit, but I do think there's some significant challenges to overcome here. If I'm to do something like this, I will need manpower, our old enemy, and I would also need will need that pen, the pen, but I will need that. Like we need some manpower essentially. That
So-
they need to be sourced from like somewhere else. For sure, and they don't have like anyone on hand. At least the way you say it.
Could we not? Well, I was gonna. I was gonna say, could we not? Well, really well known about the regulations. Well, only some bits I'm aware, but we could. The droids are out of the question for now, as I need to build up enough supply. Could there be a possibility we could get some of the sources from planet Earth? You know, convince them to come here.
It's possible. It's quite possible. After all, that's what the rest of you did. But as I said, I will need some time to organize something like that. I will.
That is
Yes.
that is absolutely fair.
Well, about I can't put you. I can give you like an exact schedule. But I do think it'll take me like at least a few, minimum a month to get the people up, depending on how developed the place in the meantime gets. Because one of the serious issues I've been noticing while trying to construct these incredible amounts of apartments is that these people don't exactly seem to care for the rules here. If you draw a boulder in front of someone's car, then chances are that they're going to drive over them.
See, the lack of law and order. Okay. Type it in my thing.
But yes, I will. I will be able to do this, I think. And I presume I will need to set up some exclusive contracts so they work just for her.
Yeah. You could say yes. You would have to set up contracts for her, but in reality, you can always choose the people who you're going to write the contracts for.
Well, yes, of course. I just need to make sure that I know what the specifications are, so I can get the paperwork started right away. Well, not right away. Once it's time to work again.
That is absolutely fair.
Well then, if you need nothing, I do have a proposal of my own.
Just the proposal.
Yes, a proposal. I would I would like to use that time I need to go back to Earth proper in person. I don't have much contact anymore down there, but I would like to get into contact with a few people, and I would like to do it personally. So I want to use the new network that has been more or less set up, the portal, the trains, and so on and so forth. To see what I can properly do. I might have some friends that might be considering to be brought in. As I'm aware, the syndicate is still looking for people. So who knows? Maybe with a bit of luck, there might be a possibility. And all I'm asking from you in this is to open the opportunity window for me, and potentially back me if I can find someone of my friends that is still decent.
And Radama, can I roll perception empathy?
Sure.
Be wits politics or intelligence politics to see the rules and regulations sort of thing.
More intelligence, I think. This is if like time to like look at it. Oh well, think about it anyways.
What's difficult?
Just a 6 this time. Okay.
Sadly, I have no specialties.
Yeah. But anything particularly you would like to know that I can point out right away?
Particularly in case there's any deceitful or, let's just say, not hostile intentions, but more slivery as usual, let's just say.
Yeah, could you repeat that?
What was it? Hard-nosed syndicates sometimes have to tell little white lies every so often to, get some things through. I kind of want to know if this is the case or not.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. So this was the perception empathy then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that was the other one first, but yeah, okay. Anyways, like you're gonna get there's something that thinks that there is some underlying agenda to here, for sure. Not sure exactly what it is, but it does not seem like too malicious. Like she essentially just you don't see like a dollar signs in her eyes, as per usual. Proverbially speaking. So it might not be money related. However, well, you do know that her that her past is more than spotless, especially when it came to being a liberty and doing something that might be considered gross negligence.
I see. So this is more of an opportunity for her to clean the slate of her record.
In a way.
Okay. Can I roll intelligence politics to see, let's just say, the regulatory practices and usual practices of this matter?
Sure. Just a 6 again.
Okay. Spend a willpower on this.
Very cautious.
I have book learning. So this was probably in some regulation books or something.
Makes sense. Well, there's particularly in Group 9, there's probably some sort of like relation put together by Mr. Gold to to get people in properly, since he has been doing that, or rather, the syndicate has been doing it, and normally they don't get too much from like Vyacheslav directly, but you're not like part of that group, and neither is Jocelyn, that more or less uses Gripnoid as like a major money making scheme in the future. So
I see. Enforcers.
The ones that planned from the beginning, I mean, rather than you who's basically jumping in like halfway. But yeah, regardless, what I was getting at is that you kinda you kind of might need you know, Wislow's permission, or well, Jocelyn needs to. Or you might be running into trouble. Generally speaking, there's like no issue of like getting these people in the first place. You need to make sure that they're sort of safe. Do minimum things like figuring out that they're not like rare deviants of some kind. So things don't get fucked.
No, that's fair enough. Standard procedure check throughs, permission slips.
Yep. And then you should be good to go. Oh yeah, and another thing with like, even with forces, with forces, you would probably still be able to like know about this. This is fairly public. There is actually like a company on Gribnoy, like from the syndicates, that essentially acts like a bank, and they're offering like very cheap loans. So you wouldn't necessarily need to invest like your own money into this. You could, well, at least reduce the amount that you need to invest by by having this company be in debt right from the start.
I could, but I'm probably gonna have to be like, yeah, this is the chief of security. You're best not fucking with her because she has quite a few powers to do.
Yeah. Oh, it's just an option. They could save some money.
It is a good option. Problem is, how is one going to pay back the interest loans? And chief of security got no income, yo.
Well, okay. She doesn't have proper income. She just has some budget, allocated to her, and she could send money the way of the company. Well, she actually has to, essentially. There's actually maybe like a private contractor that does stuff for the military for money. So there is like some income involved in this company. However, the way it's being set up, it's a lot of it is basically going to be
the budget.
Yeah, like compared to the low budget, like there won't be like we're taking quite a while essentially to like pay that back. And if they're like trying to expand in the meantime, that will set them back quite a bit more. That's technically not your problem, or even to a certain extent not a problem for what's her face, Emilia. It's just that production might stagnate, which she doesn't like quite notice because
it's not in that set.
Well, no, she's not. It's not good in that area. It's just not good in that area. But anyways, that's your option. If you want to go back to it, that's easy as pie. And yeah, if you want to pay it off for yourself, then it's also fine, and you can get Jocelyn to do it. She just needs like essentially that time to go back to Earth.
That is absolutely fine. I don't mind paying for it because I'd rather get the chief of security's trust to be like, yeah, I'm doing this just for you to fulfill my agreement. Because I have to also help her build it up in terms of construction. So,
okay. So
which is mostly manpower and time. So plenty. We just need to give her time to do so because it can't be done overnight. I can easily pay for it. Also need to get Bacon's permission.
Oh yeah, another thing that Jocelyn would be pretty adamant about um, is that you give her like some permission. You try to get her some permission as well for anyone that like is valuable, that she finds on like her own for her own purposes.
Permission. So in case she finds anybody valuable, she wants to keep them.
Yeah, she wants like the permission like right away, rather than waiting for them to find them. Like a bit of a blanco check. But she will run the people. She is of course willing to run the people by with you first.
Yeah. She kind of needs to run it through me.
Yes.
So I'm going to need to speak to Vicioslav to allow this to happen, because it'll be very awkward. So I don't mind give her a blank check, but I just need to speak to Vicioslav about, with the helping of building up the security apparatus.
Yes.
So I don't mind giving her a blank check, but I just need to speak to Bacon.
All right. Let me check something real quick. Sure. Yeah. Ella is still on the phone, so I guess yeah. We still have time. You can just call him here if you want, or you can go to the other room.
No, I can call. I would probably call Vicioslav. I can actually send Vicioslav a message, actually, to be like, "Hey, Vicioslav, can we get this amount of people in to help to build up the security apparatus requested by the Chief of Security?" So on, so on. Realistically speaking. And if you want to talk in detail about it, we can talk the next day. That sort of thing.
Yeah. Sure.
Because I think Bacon's not in the room, so.
Yeah. I was planning to call him in again, but sure. Feel free to write on like a message in the DMs or something very quick, while I go and be right back again. I need to freshen up, or I will fall asleep for sure.
Okay. Where is her name again? There she is. I sent Bacon a DM. I have to essentially wait for his message. She's getting them from Chad. She has to bring back a Toyota too, just for the memes. Oh, that's where that soundtrack came from. Cyberpunk City. That makes a lot more sense. You tricked me.
Alright, I'm back.
I just noticed you had that soundtrack playing in the back.
Yeah.
'Cause I thought those little whisperers were somebody outside. Be like, who's whispering? But I was just doing that half the game, be like, who's fucking whispering?
Hmm.
Just letting you know, I haven't got a response from Bacon, so yeah, gonna have to like wait. You're better off moving to Allied. At that case.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Well, Alad, in case you can hear us, give us a sign when you're ready. In the meantime, Ems, what do you think she's actually gonna try? Is actually trying to do?
I reckon she's gonna try and get some muscle, for law and order securities.
Mm-hmm.
Since she said that, she's gonna probably get some builders. I'm assuming builders, qualified, somewhat builders, and she probably needs like an assistant because as much as multi-million-dollar empires goes, you always need a bitch admin.
Yes, exactly. Gonna essentially what I wrote down is want to get some helpers for her work from her old friends. Essentially a bunch of pencil pushers, muscles, and eye candy. Gotta get that eye candy in.
Remember, they have to build up the security apparatus.
Yeah, like the problem is there's a lot what you burden her with is like quite a bit.
It is, but the reward in itself is enough to actually satisfy her.
Yeah.
A possibility to clean her record.
Well, that's true. You just have to make sure she doesn't fall back into her old habits.
That is true. And don't worry, even if they do come back to old habits, we always have Mr. Brainwash, Mr. Standard Procedure here.
Oh my fucking god.
Programming, don't you know, Radama? It's quite good.
I see. Oh my god. Rip. Welcome.
Hello, it is me.
Yeah. That's you. Give me a second, I'm just typing some stuff down and, do you know what you want to do with your time just yet?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Oh, I will wait until you're done doing whatever you're doing.
Yeah. Just like writing down what Ems did, so I don't forget. The deal with the chief of security. Security. And she wants a blanket check to get in some people to run by Ems first.
You're going to create like 5 different characters to like have like mini looks.
No, they're gonna be like faceless minions for the most part. Sadly, they won't matter too much. And then to actually write down that they need to be run by Ems first for approval. So don't forget. Some workers. For construction. first. Okay. I guess that's good enough. And now for Allied.
Hello, it's I, Allied.
And I guess we should like bring you over to your base real quick. Just the biggest base of all.
Exactly.
3 facilities.
The most profitable base on Ceres.
Hmm.
Are you sure about that?
Until Bacon starts exporting cash crops, yes.
I mean, okay. Like he actually is, but for like one simple reason. It's like the only base, you know, producing much at the moment. Well, and
That's why I said once Bacon starts exporting cash crops, I will no longer hold that title.
I mean, technically, that's not quite happening, but it will soon. Like, the farming base is up and running, and they have started doing the memes. I suppose I should like introduce Bacon to the dude in charge at some point. But yeah, anyways, I digress. For now, what is the plan for today?
Am I missing?
Yes.
So what? Is there any pressing news?
Any pressing news, huh?
Like, has anything been forwarded to me by Futao or Danielle from what I was missing, and also today?
Well, let me think. I think it might be something that is of interest of you, but I remember that work what it was today, but fuck, I don't remember what it was at now. So of interest to you, maybe like a note somewhere that might be. Well, I guess like noteworthy stuff, which is not really surprising, and isn't exactly what I thought about. But there's like increasing amount of like goods that flows towards Gribnoy. Like really a tense amount. Like your people actually have like a hard time handling it. Oh right, and that's actually the one thing. One of the things I want to bring up. Now that I think about it. Well, Futao actually wants to talk to you about something in relation to the infrastructure.
Oh yes, of course. Come meet me, Futao. Come into my coon cave.
All right, time to go back into the Coon Cave, where we just had Ems in.
No, it's been shared by everybody. It's not just mine anymore.
Yeah. Actually, like someone mentioned something really interesting a while ago. Like actually, like the idea of like shared office spaces where like a bunch of like startups and like one-man shows share like one office building and like brainstorm together and stuff like that. You know, to exchange of ideas.
Pretty sure that thing has been around since forever. It's just tech startups are just glamorizing it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've legitimately not heard of something like that ever.
I'm in the corporate world. Let's just say it's very heard of.
Yeah.
Just people on the street haven't heard of it.
Yeah, okay, so I shouldn't say that word. But yeah, anyways, drag yourself out and I'm gonna look for Futao. There we go.
Where am I? Oh yes, there I am. Hello.
Okay, let's make you both bigger. O'Neill, I need to talk to you. It's we have a bit of a problem with our infrastructure.
Where?
Well, at the base at the port for the most part. and
Mhm.
and the train entrance.
Oh no.
We're lacking a proper loading infrastructure. And we have like a hard time handling the goods that are coming in.
Well, yeah, we weren't supposed to be hold on, coming in or leaving?
Both actually.
What? Futao, what do you hold on? Samsung puts his hands on it. Wait, what do you mean we're having issues handling the goods already? What? How much? What? When was that forecasted? I thought we had time.
Well, I thought so as well, but it seems like a big amount of money was put into the Gripnoid project than we originally anticipated.
Sam's like flipping through like the packet of like Gripnoid budgeting 101. Like, where the fuck is the extra money coming from? Like, who is it from Stein?
No, it's not from. Like, yeah, I've put out my tendrils a bit, and these sort of rumor mills suggest is that one of the our fellow construct managers has been putting out some incentives and has been building quite a bit of stuff, housing in particular.
He doesn't even have enough housing for the people currently there. What?
I mean, he's attempting to
No, I know.
fix that.
I know.
It's,
No, I know. But like, Sam's like, what the fuck do you mean? He's like running through like, did we get a heads up notice? Like, when? What is this? Like,
well, we're looking at
we're looking at the heads up notice.
yes.
What
We're looking at like millions worth of goods running through.
do you mean millions worth of good Futao? It was only supposed to be thousands for the first couple of months until the first real harvests started getting moved. Oh my goodness gracious.
Yes, that
We don't even have the security worth of millions of goods.
insurance will cover it.
Who's
If need be.
paying insurance at this point?
Well, we are.
I
made sure that we have properly insured.
who Futao? Who insures millions of technocratic goods in deep space?
Well, you know, he pulls up like a pad and hands it to you. Here, those are the ones. Those are for living goods, and those are for the what do you call it? I guess that goods. No, not that goods. And then you have like several subsections for like hazardous materials, and we have and then we have like one where we're not quite sure if we can actually call upon it. It's it's a bit tricky. Like the contracts are like set, but but well, I noticed like an error in their charter. I'm not sure if they put it intentionally there or not. I need to like follow up on that. If they're not, if they put it intentionally in there, we can sue them and for quite a bit of money. But if they because well, they're frauds then. But if not, well, they're still guilty of negligence, and well, I might be able to help make new friends by redistributing the assets, but that's not really what's important here. Not yes.
I'm more surprised that you actually got mostly legitimate insurance companies to cover this within the union. I wasn't aware that they have this much. Huh. Seriously, legitimately, like, later. Wow, that's actually, yeah, no, that's pretty legitimate. What the fuck?
Well.
Alright, okay, so it's insured, that's good. Comes back to the other issues. One, Nobody gave us the forewarning about this. 2, the actual legitimate issue of offloading, onloading in any reasonable amount of time. And 3, the security, which is, I think, the biggest issue here.
Well, I think that's the security. Like we can do a lot of we can speed a lot of security up with like scanners and essentially going for like a fast forward process. Detecting like living things. They will of course not be as good as like checking things by hand ourselves. But I do think it's worth the time increase and the throughput, and I don't think in terms of insurance we will be in peril with this way. I've already gotten some things set up, but the real issue starts with transporting the goods from here to the portal where they can be received again, and while they on their side can handle large amounts of goods, we properly cannot. So we need to upgrade and invest some money into that.
Yeah, that's why we got the storage room to be able to offload it, but it's already at max capacity. That's a good thing we went with the storage room, huh, Futao?
Yeah, turns out it was a wise decision, and well, the good news of all this is that we will definitely be able to justify our budget for sure with this.
Alright, Futao, you said we could justify the budget. What else can we slip in with the budget then? With this yearly budget increase, what else can we slip in besides an increase to the offloading, onloading docks?
Well, I do think we we should not push our luck too far, but I actually think we should maybe invest in the future here, and what I think things might slow down a bit with like Gripnoy at some point, as they are starting to produce like their own goods more. I do think there's something to be said about set the foundation for becoming a proper railway hub, and start building not just the infrastructure to supply Gripnoy, but basically be connected to all connected parts of this small world.
Gripnoid and Ceres?
Well, yes, I want to like start building the
railway network.
Well, yeah, the depots and stuff like that. No, not just the railway network, but rather on our end. I don't know the English word for it. I like but you know the places like at the train stations where you like on and offload.
Oh, I know what you mean. A transfer station.
Yeah. And
I know what you're getting at though. Where you pull in, they move it from one train to another, and then that train goes on and the other train goes back. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Oh, so he wants to build one of those here. Okay.
Yes, he wants to get ready for that essentially for the future because, well, like if the trains are supposed to go from here to basically everywhere, and he like setting up the place as well for like a transport to be like a hub anyways,
Okay.
Might as well get us started and try to like sneak that into the budget already.
and then we'll hit him with the, by the way, for a yearly base upgrade. I like it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then that way they also don't have, they're also incentivized to like approve this place as the central place, and in a symposium meeting it's like, oh yeah, we already have that ready.
Futao really do be just kind of just Sam, but of a different fucking convention. God bless.
I mean, you did train at the same place.
Well,
that's the same convention.
Sam, all unga, all money. But yeah, no, I can very much see that. Yeah, no, we could use this as justification with that. All right. Well, there's only one thing to do at a time like this now, then, Futao. Time to start playing the game that we're both relatively good at. Paperwork, politics, and handshaking.
I don't think that's that will be just enough. I will need your help with something a bit more substantial. Well, more like practical aid. I think we need to bring in we need to bring in well, extra machinery right away.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think our current portals are like. I don't want to like use them because we're basically already overloading them. So I would ask you to perhaps create a portal, temporary gateway back to the mud ball. I think I can. If we're willing to,
So just sweats heavily at that statement. Oh. All right.
I think if I take them, if I'm willing to spend, I can probably get some loading equipment on. It won't be made for 0G, but thanks to artificial gravity, we should be able to use them. But we need to like later upgrade them into to be able to handle the zero gravity.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can. Well, we can do something quickly, I think, but we need to do it today. More or less.
So just adding something really. I need you to just open a portal to the mud ball, Sam. Sam is that I have made expectations way too high for myself. Fuck, if I remember correctly, that was going on. It was, what was it? 4 successes for distance to the station, and like 7 or 8 to the mud ball. Going off that chart you gave me, Radhammer.
Mm-hmm.
At a stupid high difficulty.
Well, it would be like it would need like a 4, like correspondence 4 for that for sure. Which I think you have.
Yeah, I have correspondence 4.
Yes.
Okay, Tao. Here's the thing, right? Because it doesn't matter, temporary or not, it's still the same difficulty.
Yes. Although it's like a much lower amount of successes.
Yeah. So what would the successes be for a temporary versus a permanent? Because it's still the same spear level, still 4, so it's still difficulty, just success numbers.
Yes. Let me check the handout real quick because I think I noted it down there. At least if I have any brains. Portal.
God bless Futao, really out here hitting me with fucking something that I was ill prepared for.
Alright. Blah blah blah.
Also, Futao catching me lacking from the other way.
Yeah.
So I was gonna bring up, what if we started spending our repair and refit to be able to house 2 ships at once with the next budget increase.
Sorry. Oh.
I know, I'm a madman.
I'm gonna be real with you, Allied. That's a lot more money than you should. that I probably will approve.
That's why we start off small. You know, it's just an extra little hangar bay that gets dug out over time. What do you want, Cat?
I mean, honestly, you might want to actually invest into like
Automation? Yes.
No, well,
Automation? Yes.
You might actually be wanting to invest actually in a proper like space harbor, I guess.
Yeah.
And get like a bunch more like just plain old dudes in here, but the real kicker is trying to actually get the approval for those dudes, because the dudes are like the scarce resource here.
Yeah. That's okay, because that's why that's why I said about the permanent portal bats and a mud ball. I have ideas here at Almer. I
God.
have ideas. What if we could just poach them ourselves?
Oh my god. That's cursed.
I know it is.
Okay, let me like have a look here. Blah blah blah. What was it? The location portal. Yeah, 10 basic successes for would be like a permanent one. And
So I would need 10 for it on top of distance.
well, you wouldn't need like you wouldn't need to go for 10 for this one, because Without doesn't want Without actually doesn't want you to go to do like a permanent one back, unless you really want to, but he would question you for this.
That's okay. I will simply reply with Futao. Do you really think this will be the only time we are caught lacking like this?
He thinks he says he thinks he shouldn't we shouldn't, but you know, you might want to like talk over a permanent portal with the commander first, because that
Was
might
that Chief Security?
no, like Noah.
Sam already looking at his like request that had been denied.
I think it could be it could be a bit of problems. Okay, the distance Ceres to Earth. Let's see how much we need for the fucking distance. Is currently okay. But what's the max? We need to do we need to get a max. Right. Okay, with this one. 4. Yeah, should go for like 4 AEU for sure. For AU. Also, a thing of note here is the permanent portal will for sure cost.
Quint? Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Okay, 1 AU and
I need to see how much Quint we actually have at the base right now, because I am a thirsty lad and I have no Quint. Iku, how much you have sitting? Oh, we're full up.
yeah.
Radom, are you okay if I take some free quintessence that's floating in the sky?
Sure.
Thank you.
Well, you still should roll for it, as you can technically watch that, and that's funny, always funny to me. But anyways, I checked, like, you need 8 successes for the portal itself. Okay, that's 2. That's 0. That's also 0. Okay, that's 4, so 6 in total. Alright, there's the 8 in total. Well, there's the 8. So, and that should be what, like 14 in total, I think, if I can math.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, there you go. And then you can subtract it whenever. Oh,
Yeah,
from
well,
last edition.
I will do it now, because I will forget otherwise.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I didn't realize.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize we had that much fucking stored coin. I would have been. Well, at least that means our matrices are fucking charged back up now.
Well, you just have like how long? Like 3 months downtime. That's a lot of like
That's fair.
I simplified like into like 4 weeks each month. So
Yeah, nobody here is really like just chugging that.
I mean,
At the
even like even if it's like someone took something, I'm gonna review. Like there was still production left over.
Yeah, no, I know. we're a very meaty base, and that's great.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay, let's just do this because I am too dumb to do math.
Do you say because I'm too dumb to do math? God bless your Robert.
There you go. Yeah. Okay, and well, so 8 successes for this, and well, whatever you want the duration to be, I recommend it. Yes.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say, how long does Futao think he needs?
Well, not more than a day, for sure, which would be according to our little chart here. A day is 3 successes, so you would need 11 successes.
Okay. 11 successes. All right. And a day that gives me time to get some shenanigans going on Earth too. Nice.
Sorry,
All
can you
right.
repeat it?
I said that means I can do some shenanigans on Earth myself.
Oh, potentially.
Imagine I open a portal and just get fucking shot.
Oh yeah.
The syndicate. This is our base now. Move in.
Oh my god.
Why now? The budget needs balancing at all ends, Sam.
No, well, it's more like a bottom, the bottom line. I neglected it for too long. I can't resist destiny.
Manifest destiny. Futao, no. Control calls. Futao.
Oh my god.
But yeah, imagine if this entire time Futao's just been deprogrammed. He's just been like, I don't know if anybody else is. I have to keep masquerading.
Yeah, imagine if like the programming process is actually faulty, but everyone thinks it's perfect.
that sounds very technocratic. Everybody's just masquerading that the fucking programming worked, and the deprogramming is just people self-inflicting horrible agony on each other. This is the only way we can be sure it's broken. It's like, I'm me.
Yeah.
All right. Does I take it Futao has no correspondence?
He might have actually, but let me check. If the browser unfreezes anyways. There we go. Come on, you can do it. I have faith in you. Faith was misplaced.
Ems. It's difficulty 8, brings it down to 5, even if I spend Quint. I have 2, 4, 6 willpower. I need 11 successes. Yes, and this is for a temporary portal to Earth.
Yeah, I mean, but there's even like rules that can make it be more complicated, I think. But let's not go with those.
This is one of the few things that I'm not going to call bullshit on apps, because it's actually legitimately really hard for that.
I mean,
Like, it makes sense being able to, like, opening a portal to another planet would be hard for one person who's a unionist.
so we have like a food photo can actually help you.
Okay. Then I feel like it would just be me and Futao, because I feel like there's a lot of questionable, like, things we're skipping here.
Yeah, no, definitely. It will. Sometimes better to ask for forgiveness than permission.
I feel like it's just like, Futao, we're breaking a lot of rules here. We're bending a lot of rules, Sam.
No, we streamlined the process.
Yes, we streamlined them. We streamlined the process. Fucking. How could I be so naive? You're right, Fu. All right. So I guess it's time to start, Radalmer. We're aiming for what you say, 11, right?
Yes, we're aiming for 11. Oh yeah, like, actually we need to go and you need to do this as a proper ritual. I think.
Yep.
'Cause I know to get successor. So what's your approach to actually doing this?
Int theoretical physics. I'm ripping a hole in the fucking reality again.
Okay, you're ripping a hole in reality. That seems fine to do this way. Basically, with the one for the ritual, which should be an 8. Futao is just gonna use like your I guess dice, like the dice reduction, difficulty reduction. I mean,
So I'm rolling at 6 or 8 for this.
you're rolling it an 8 for this, and
True successes. Okay.
okay, you're going down to a 6 then.
And then I can burn a quint to drop it to 5, thankfully, and then that's all I can do on that.
Hmm.
Alright. Are we ready to explode?
Yes, we are.
Here's the first one. We're aiming for 11 successes. Hold on. Alright, number 1. Hey! Jesus Christ.
Oh, nice.
Unfortunately, my specialty is in wards.
Not quite, but still. The tower just explodes.
Buta!
Well, okay, first round.
Alright, next up.
How much?
3.
Okay, that's actually pretty good. I need to open up Fushao sheet again.
Buta, why are you like this? Well, Fu had 4 RT, you said, so.
Yeah, like he's a bit of a disadvantage here, but let's check if he has like any quint to spend for this.
I figured he would have filled up a bit from,
Oh, I should have, but
I'm sure he understands the difficulties of setting up a portal across that level of distance.
Yeah, he has like a almost full wheel, so he should actually spend
God
some.
damn it, Futao, what?
Yeah, and he's gonna spend like I wanna say he's gonna spend like 2 of those to get down back to 5 because he has like not that good yeah, 5.
Okay, so
That's
8.
yeah, 8 total.
I'm gonna spend a willpower on my roll here.
Okay, paranoid. Oh, pretty nice. I think that
That's 13.
is almost enough. And now we need to he's gonna spend like 2 as well. Here. God damn it.
That's what we need, though. I thought we need 11 successes.
Yeah, but why does it? Why?
Did you want botches?
No. He don't. I think it's like you're like kind of rolling at the same time, so he wouldn't properly know when to not spend quint and when not. When. Like
That's whatever. It's fine. We can always just get him more.
yeah.
He's a supervisor at my base. He has priority quint swerving privileges.
Certainly. And let's go, I guess. You're on Earth. Well, we probably
By the way, I'm just picturing we're in one of the storage rooms that we pushed all the boxes out, and we're like, it's just like a ramshackle fucking Gata set. I was like, all right, it's streamlined.
you see, you find like come in and there's like a warehouse with like an extremely nervous looking dude in a foreman dressed like a foreman, and he just comes in by, okay, foo, I didn't think you would come like this, shit man, we need to close the warehouse down first.
We open up, it's just all the warehouse workers all in lunch, and they look up and they just see and just Sam stepping down and his armor and food tower, they're I don't get paid enough to fucking deal with this.
I mean, like he probably told them like to make sure that nobody is there, but he didn't think,
Nobody's
but he didn't think you would portal in from outer fucking from like outer space, but from space.
It's just some unawakened dude that was just like, I'm just working for my boss. Oh.
I mean, we should consider there's like a lot of underworking people who actually work for the union, and this was just good enough, like good enough to know that he's actually working for the union, and he's like, oh, like some assets, like, oh fuck, what are you doing again? Like he doesn't understand like how any of this works.
Yeah.
But
don't worry, sport. It's just science. One day when you watch Rick and Morty, you'll understand portal technology.
my God.
Watch Rick and Morty. You'll see it in 20 years.
Damn. But yeah. Anyways, I think it's like midnight for me, so we should properly end it. But I do want to ask you, what exactly do you want to do on the mud wall, so I can do some preparation?
Well, you remember my old buddy and my old pals?
Buddies or pals?
That they die with glory.
No, it doesn't ring a bell.
Okay, never mind. I'm probably gonna just try to poach some kids or something.
Okay, alright.
Poach, what's up?
If you want to like poach kids and bring them to a series, where would you put kids?
That's fair. I probably will try to poach. We have room for more military personnel, right?
No, he actually like
We can move them to Grimnoid. Okay, we can move them to Grimnoid, and they could be my security teams handling the water.
Okay, you wanna bring some randos in, I guess. Technically possible, but
I'm just gonna poke. All jokes aside, I'm probably just gonna poke the area and see like what else I can poach for the base.
I see.
Like goods, like anything of value, shit like that.
Okay,
Make contact with the other mage group, the normal stuff.
You're gonna be an RPG adventurer. I get it.
Yes. And that's how Sam came back as a Tremere.
Yeah, no. At least you would have completely paradox-free magic.
Yeah.
Also, ST warding, this is like if you fuck up here, then that is like a career ender.
Ooh. Okay.
So do be careful.
Okay. What does fuck up mean here?
Well, for one, getting caught in general. Like you already understand, not supposed to be here, and like bringing in personnel without proper procedure is dangerous. There's like an alternative route. You could like just get their like names and like then come back for them again.
Yeah.
And do it that way. That would be incredibly more safer. But yeah, still might raise some questions like how do you even know these people exist?
How much you even know these people exist? Don't worry about it, no. Sam, I'm very worried.
Oof. And yeah, there's also like a thing. You might need some approval from Bacon to some degree. Like he's pretty like liberal about it, but certainly notice that X amount of people are gonna come in to do Y.
It's look, as I said, we will see what I can locate and go from there.
Yeah.
Even if I only just acquire like a bunch of silver, it'll still be a good trip.
Do you turn a quest for silver?
Ironically, yes.
You kind of you gotta find like the silver once I come back and gonna be like, oh yeah, we brought you a gift. Thanks for like helping us. We managed to wake them up and in exchange, as a gift, they give you like tons of like pure silver statues or some bullshit. we,
But
made,
yeah,
we made them in your image. I hope you liked
uh,
them.
where did Futao open the? Where did Futao have me open the portal to? Where am I at on Earth?
You are in the Western world. I'm not sure which country, but probably, like for convenience sake, probably the US.
Okay.
So it's
No, that's okay. No, there's good old science here. Then it'll be fine.
that's good old science. Yeah, that's true. I mean, in China, fuck no. It would make sense. He's kind of from there, but he's international enough to go other places too. But anyways, it's time for good old lessons. Let's see. But first, if everyone's actually available, because Bacon was not. Oh well. Let's. And they're gonna roll for the rest of you. That's actually still here. D3. Oh, it's allied. In character, not of character thoughts.
In character thoughts. Futao, there better be more than just shipping equipment for the amount of like stress and trouble you just put us in. We better be able to buy low and sell high right now. Like I want shit to be coming in via the truckload and us just shoving it through this portal. Out of character. I'm back on Earth. I wasn't fucking expecting that. Also, God bless Futao having one of his own wacky ideas. What if we just streamline the process and go to Earth? Well, you know what, Futao? I never thought you'd be a grown man.
I mean, he just wants some equipment, quickly, and you want actual people.
Well, no, I'm fine. Like, as long look, if he's somehow able to get us all the equipment we need and then more, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Renama, question. You said there's a lot of. You said Bacon's crash crops or whatever has already been like started being exported, right?
Well, it's not properly starting export. It's really like, I guess, growing at the moment. They have like essentially set up their stuff, and like the fields have been like tilted and stuff like that with like a lot of machinery.
Well, more or less, I meant my point was like we could skim some off the top here, right? Now that we're on the mud ball.
In what way? Like,
well, I mean, you exchange goods and services for boons and favors at a later point.
Well, yes, but remember, like, well, remember that they have like limited time, and well, if you want to make this permanent, well, you would actually need to go to Noah. Like, there's no way in hell that a port like this will go undetected. Like, there's already a good chance that someone might raise an eyebrow, but you're still like a construct manager, so you have like some liberties.
Yeah.
But
No, I gotcha.
Yeah.
Go was on his ship. Like, what is Sam doing this time?
It's just some alarm pops up on Ceres again. It's like, again. What are they doing? What kind of great magic are they doing?
We do what? But yeah, no, all right. That's good enough for. I think that's I'm pushing for my chip. Like as I said, as long as Futao makes it in terms of material worth and everything like this for us, like we can modify shit in space. He just needs to get it to the portal, and I'll shove it through.
Yeah, like that's essentially like there's a reason why you put that in a warehouse because guess what? That's where the goods are stored that you need.
I just had a really dumb question.
Huh?
Could he get a couple of like extra jeeps or whatever in the 1 day span that we could shove off, just load directly to the train, and I could like surprise the captain and his boys with.
What do you want from him?
Like jeeps or something.
Jeeps.
Just yeah, like extra surplus vehicles for them.
Let me check. I mean, if he's willing to pay right away, he has resources 5 himself.
Futao?
Yes.
What? We were Futao. You're fucking loaded. I don't have any resources.
I think he might have even he actually upgraded to resources 5. I think while being on Ceres.
I knew making him come in the series was the correct choice.
No wonder why Futao puts up my shit. He's making bank off me. But yeah, no, I like my main thing is just like getting a couple of extra like vehicles and stuff that we could just modify up here. Kind of like with the shipping shit.
I mean, you could get a bunch of jeeps. Yeah, they won't be technocratic, but I guess
Well,
Actually,
it would help improve the infrastructure, right?
Yeah.
To an extent.
I mean, I guess. Help improve the infrastructure. I mean, I guess it would definitely help increase mobility. Also, more incentive for someone like Bacon to finally get the fuel production up at some point. Since more vehicles. I mean,
especially since Bacon decided, he's not going to tell us ahead of time.
I mean,
That suddenly
it's not Bacon.
It's
not Bacon. It's not Bacon.
Who is
it? Ems put over 100 million into Gribnoi.
How?
Because I had that in the bank, boy.
You had it in the bank?
Well, he had to. Okay, what he did was he took he got his Patreon online, right?
Yeah.
And that Patreon was willing to take care of the sale of a ship he had, a really expensive one, but for
3 ships actually.
Yeah,
you sold 3 ships.
Yes.
Yes.
But the Patreon took a 15% cut.
Not bad.
That's really not bad, especially for a patron. No, I mean a patron probably made off more. Probably just has the ships under their control now. In all honesty,
It's like
you've made somebody a fleet admiral. God bless.
I mean, the man built ships, so.
Oh yeah, no, he's literally just reusing the parts and cutting what's left. Yeah, all right. Fuck.
I wasn't aware it would cause this much traffic.
I mean, what do you think? They have no way to properly produce everything on Ceres, on Gribnoi right now, and the people building up their production line will need a ton of goods, and the people and then people actually constructing need also extra goods to meet your demands.
So, Redomer, am I at resources 1 now with my fucking money economy, my water economy? Have I started making a profit off watering all these people?
Well, I haven't properly thought about it, but it's probably really really low. Not gonna lie, I lied. Water is not that profitable. Just from the get go. I would say you can probably.
Well, I remember I own the water.
Yeah, the water and sewers. Actually, yeah, you have the wild worms taking care of a natural solution.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Which probably confuses the fuck out of the Descendies there. We're polluting as fast as they're eating, but it's not polluting.
Don't worry, the rest of Gribnoi is properly fucked, I think.
Yeah.
Allied is not Allied, but the Emsus incentives have caused a massive deforestation.
Look, it's not deforestation, it's progress. You just have a different lens to it.
I need to. I'm zoning every water thing, and I'm not letting you cut within 20 miles. You're not polluting my water. I'm not gonna have to have a higher investment in my water filters because you ruined the waters. Amps.
I would say Bacon didn't introduce the rules soon enough.
No, if you're corrupting my water, I'm gonna stab you.
Don't worry, I can make water out of it.
But anyway, yeah, no. Also remember, well, I mean, yeah, it's not expensive for them, but remember, it's also exporting the water to the rest of the union.
Why does this taste like lead?
No, there's no fluoride and no lead in my water. Fuck off.
Are you sure it's union regulation? No, they have to. No, they have to go and like take some fluoride tablets before drinking. You just make the life look.
No, fluoride is a progenitor myth that the progenitors are pushing to control the use of the future. Fluoride is bad for you.
I mean, at least there will be enough fluoride in the slurry to keep them going.
Yeah, they're like, man, this water tastes great, but this slurry, it just tastes like fluoride.
I mean, it always tasted like that.
It's extra crunchy with more fluoride chip.
But yeah, let's move on for like stuff. Okay, that's. Oh. Yeah, sure. Like, I guess.
Wasn't he FX anyway?
No, he wasn't. Like Ems was, but I guess we should be going to put him first. Like, in-character, not-character thoughts. Hello.
Hello. What you need?
Well, not okay.
Are you asking me or Ems?
You, like we were putting you first.
Okay. Another character thought. Hypercram finally worked.
What do you mean? Didn't you like use it before? I'm pretty sure you did.
I've used it before, but it's only gotten like one success.
Oh, yeah, no, that's a fair point.
In character thought. Shit. Kind of thing. Getting closer with the demon. So screw it.
I
Screw
mean,
him up. I don't know.
okay. Also, like, since I gave Allied some character insight or our character insight, I give you one as well. Be better prepared before facing a demon. Like directly, you know, you can find out.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, he's facing a demon.
Domino?
No, Domino's not a demon. Never was. Never will be.
He's too much of a human.
Hmm.
Being a drone.
Oof. He should have been a drone. It was his destiny.
I know, right?
No, I'm not gonna go run off and fight the demon right away yet.
Gonna try and stick your dick in the demon, aren't you?
Alright, no, I love you.
God bless. Okay, and well, otherwise, let's see. Yeah, I should probably go for another thing as well. Nature, you're a hacker, right?
Yes.
Did you hack today?
The translating thing.
Correct. Take one. And I guess take the 3 XP right away as well. And I guess if you want to spend anything, you can either say it now or come back between sessions.
I'm good for now.
Alright.
Okay.
Then take
I'm
care.
off. Yeah. Bye, bots.
Bye bots, indeed.
But so, do you want me or Bacon?
Bacon said no. So he's still like muted, so deafened.
Okay, just ping him, just get his attention or something. I don't know.
I mean, I did. He said no. Like the chat.
I'll give my character lessons. Honestly, day-to-day runnings of Rongo Base, very efficient since I got the office. Jesus Christ, an office makes a lot of change in terms of productivity.
Yeah. Where do you think Allied gets constant meetings done?
I know, right? Outer game. Not gonna lie, if I knew this was gonna happen, because I thought, you had everything under lock and key when they came to the transportation of goods. I probably wouldn't have done
I
it.
did, Amps. But
Well,
but the projection wasn't meant to be millions worth of goods the first month it opened.
Don't worry, we can get some Amazon workers.
I don't worry, I'm handling that.
Technically, actually, you could probably get them now since they're beginning to expand.
Don't worry, I'm back on Earth. I'm gonna hear about this this Microsoft place and this Bitcoin, and I'm gonna ask Futao for a small loan, and I'm gonna come back and sell.
And let's just hope my little syndicate gets the security apparatus done for the chief of security.
Oh no, the girl.
Mm-hmm. She requested it. So,
which is funny because that means she's also gonna go back to Earth.
yeah. That means
She's gonna show him as we're closing the portal. Hey, can you guys get me to Earth? Who asked? Why are you asking? What's up?
I have a permission slip.
I have a permission slip. Oh, yeah, we can do that for you. Even better is if we fucking encounter each other on Earth.
It would be weird to be like, hey, I'm in Africa with a Toyota. Hey, you're in Western Europe. How the fuck you get in?
Clown to clown communication.
Oof. I mean, she's not gonna just gonna be in Africa. She's gonna go to like other places as well. Mainly because she needs to actually be competent. Needs a lot more competent people, and like the pool is bigger in Western Europe.
Ironically enough, she's probably aware I do speak Chinese.
Yeah, and of course another thing, the thing I mentioned with like being compatible, like she needs to like get someone compatible, like for that kind of work. Like she knows like the piece of people she wants to go for, like on a personal level, she knows that she can like use them, but otherwise, things might be a bit tough for her. They might speak some savage language like French or something.
Yeah.
In that country.
Yeah, so that's going to be an education program on Gribanoy. So.
I mean, no, like the friends she has, like she has like English speaking friends. Like that's fine. The problem is, however, if you want to actually get like the workers there from as well,
that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
You can always go to the deprived areas of the Western world, like the abandoned Rust Belt, the empty factories in northern England and Scotland, probably in Germany too, or Eastern Germany. They're very deprived areas still.
Yeah. Problem is like finding someone actually young. Actually, no. The fall of the war would actually not have been that far away.
Nope, and there's plenty of East Germans who are still migrating to the West at that time.
You're right.
It only stopped in, 2005? When things began to stabilize and when the Euro was introduced, or the Schengen area, one of those two.
I mean, I don't think it had much to do with each other. Because like the real reason was because the East had only so much blood to give, and at a certain point it was just blood dry.
I see. So it was okay. That's fair enough. Can't wait to get some East Germans working in Gribanoy.
What's this Herman Sickle doing here?
Why is the Stasi doing here? Nothing.
Oh my god. But yeah, I think that's everything for now.
What tips do you have for me, since everyone's getting tips today?
Well, you actually done well. The other thing you need to keep an eye on, I guess, is is that what's her face again? Jocelyn doesn't have like a doesn't fall back to like old habits. But I think I told it in session already.
Yeah, which, not gonna lie, I'm trying to give her the incentive. You need to clean your record. That's the reason why. Self-explanatory.
Yeah. That's completely fair. Okay.
Oh yeah, bacon approved, by the way. So
Yeah, I have not gotten a chance to like look through DMs, but yeah.
yeah, but Bacon has approved it, so I can improve Jocelyn's thing.
Very nice. She's gonna make great use of that.
She has to be aware of the requirements, and also, she brings a lot of French people. There's going to be quite a few problems if their primary language is French only.
Yeah, these people are indeed problems, but they can speak English for sure.
Okay.
She made sure of that during her time in chat.
We need to work with the human smugglers. You know that, to increase our manpower.
Oof, I don't think that's really that wise.
Australia was founded this way. You know that.
Look, at least you use like your own you use your own population for this, and well, that and the Irish, I guess.
Look how America was built. The Irish built it.
Oh. I mean, I don't think that they kind of built it. I think. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna go and say goodbye to the bots and the stream so I can start exporting.
Oh yeah, how's my natures and my XP?
Oh, right, fuck, I have Alzheimer's, sorry about that. So let's see, you're the director, you did some directing today, and Allied, you're visionary, right?
Crusader.
A crusader, well, you did some crusading too, I think.
He crusaded for his
For
portal.
He crusaded for children, to serve in his water mines.
I see. Look, if you don't have a child army, you can't be better than Jason.
Look, everybody else has armies of like robots and people. I'm just going to good old fashioned kidnap a few kids, give them guns, and tell them God's willing. What's wrong with that between friends, right?
Oof.
Yeah, we could practice this out in the war simulator. Good idea.
Oh, that's right. That is a thing. Oh, that got approved. That did get approved. Oh, that's right. I forgot to tell Danielle that got approved. Whatever.
We can always tell her next session.
Yeah.
We'll write that down in a note somewhere.
Yeah.
I won't.
And well, I guess with that, goodbye, bots. And
Get out of here, bots!
Bye, bye.